G'day guys, welcome to my RX Spies feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague for Week 12 recap preview for 2021 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of that match, we see the Melbourne City going up against the Newcastle FC. Now, what I can say about this game, Newcastle FC didn't do really well in this game. I didn't think that Newcastle FC weren't gonna win into that performance, but Melbourne City were really on top of their form, and 3-0 was the scoreline in that game. And I knew for a doubt that Melbourne City were absolutely going to get the job done, and they obviously did. Because Melbourne City have been really on top of their form lately, and I know that they have been. I just had a gut feeling that I know the Melbourne City were going to turn up in this game to make a really good win for themselves, and they obviously did. But I knew for a fact that the Melbourne City were just going to beat the Newcastle FC, because Newcastle FC also too have been really on top of their form lately too, and like how the way they want to play their football right is just how the way they want to get their job done. And basically in this game, Newcastle FC were really like going good in the season, but not in this game because they just didn't get the job done. Unfortunately, it was 3-0. But yeah, I just had a gut feeling that Melbourne City were going to win. But yeah, really top performance by them. But yeah, well done by the Melbourne City for making a really good win against the Newcastle FC anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Sydney FC going up against the Newcastle Jets. Now, what I could tell about this game was absolutely splintering win by the Sydney FC. They were really on top of their form, and I knew that this game was going to be real tight, real hard, and real average game of football. It was 2-1 for the scoreline, and I know that the Sydney FC were going to win this game, but at the moment now, the Newcastle Jets haven't been on top of their form lately, and I know that they have been really like struggling lately. But how the way it's based on this team, it's how the way you want to play football right in this game. But I know that in this match that the Sydney FC were going to turn up in this game, and they obviously did. But Milos Nigovic and Alex Wilkinson were the only two players that basically scored from the Sydney FC, and Luca Perizzo was the only player that basically scored from the Newcastle Jets to make it 2-1 anyway. But I knew for this game that the Sydney FC weren't going to make it a really top win for this scoreline, and obviously in that match that it really didn't make like a struggling game of football. And I know that in this match really had an absolutely top win for this game, and I know that like in this match that the Sydney FC are a really good team, and I know that they are, but sometimes they fall down apart, but then they make it a really good win, and then they just fall on top of their scoreline to make it like up the ladder anyway. But yeah, well done from the Sydney FC for making a really good win against Newcastle Jets anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Melbourne Victory going up against the Adelaide United. Now, what I can tell about this game, that I knew for a fact that the Melbourne Victory weren't going to get a win in this match, that really didn't make an effort for Melbourne Victory. They are just shocking across the park, and I know for a fact that the Melbourne Victory aren't a really good team. They're falling down apart all the time. They just haven't really made an effort lately. And I know that they aren't, because the Melbourne Victory are just shocking. Like, their team is just shocking. And I know that just because they have been cross the park of their team, they just don't really make an effort. And I know that they have been just not making a really good win for their team. Jake Britman was the only player that basically scored for Melbourne Victory, and I think he came from Perth Glory anyway. So yeah, and Stefan Mark was the only player that basically scored 2 goals, and Yazidi Yangi was the only player that basically scored for his team to make it 3-1 for that scoreline. And I know that in this game that the Adelaide United were just basically going to win this match, and I know that they will. But it's how the way you want to play football, right? And the Adelaide United don't mess around, and I know that they have been really good in their season. And yeah, I just thought, yeah, well done from the Adelaide United for making a really good win against the Melbourne Victory anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Central Coast Mariners going up against the Perth Glory. Now, in this game, pretty much was a really good effort, but it was a really good effort by the Mariners that it was a tie again, 2-2, and I thought it was basically shocking by this team, but still they're sitting on first on the ladder anyway, and I just thought in this match they were really on top of their form, absolutely working themselves to an effort, and still they haven't really won this game. But in my opinion though, I just thought somewhat mind that it was wet weather in this game, because I know that in this match it wasn't really a classy game, and as you can see, I had a look at the surface and stuff, and I just didn't think that it was pretty good in this match, that it didn't make a really good effort. But it was pouring down rain anyway, so it wasn't really good for the service that for this game. It wasn't going to make a really good effort. But yeah, Perth Glory are a really good team though too, and still I just had a gut feeling that the Perth Glory were just holding off the Mariners for a win. But still, 2-2 the scoreline in this match, that didn't really, and it was just hard for this game that it had been, but yeah, it was just still tie, and I knew for a gut feeling that it wasn't going to make a move in this game, but yeah, it was a tie for the score anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Western United going up against the Brisbane Roar. Now, I knew for a gut feeling that the Western United are a really good team, and Brisbane Roar are a really good team, but you got to make yourself one team to basically win, and Western United only won by 1 goal, so it was only 1-0, and I know that in this match it had a really good effort by his team, and I know that in this game the Western United are a really good team, and I know that they are still, but really they were holding off the Brisbane Roar side, and I know that in this match the Brisbane Roar didn't score a goal, but they were making a really good effort in this game. Excuse me. And I know that they are a really good team. Still, they were probably still like trying really hard to basically score in this match for the Brisbane Roar side, and I know that they are still like a really good team. Like, but this match would have been really average, hard game of football, and I know in this game that sometimes like the Brisbane Roar side do win, sometimes the Brisbane Roar side don't. So it was a really good game of football, and it just didn't really prove to me that the Brisbane Roar weren't going to make an effort in this game to basically win, but the Western United obviously did. So yeah, well done from the Western United side for making a really good win against the Brisbane Roar anyway. And last but certainly not least, we see the Western Sydney Wanderers going up against the Wellington Phoenix. Now, I had a gut feeling in this game that it was going to be really hard, real tough, and real scoreless in this game. And it was. All three. I was watching it with entertaining us anyway, and I know in this match that it was going to be a really entertaining game. In the last minute in this match, that they obviously scored in the 90th or 80th, no, before 90th minute actually, and I thought in this game that the Wellington Phoenix were going to win this match. Fortunately they didn't, but in the last minute that they were going to basically score to make it like 4-4. Unfortunately, they didn't score because one player was obviously offside. That's why they didn't make it 4-4 in this game, because the only one player that basically was offside is the Wellington Phoenix. That was why it wasn't a goal. And in this match, I was going to go for Western Sydney Wanderers, and they obviously win anyway. And my opinion about this game, really, it was just absolutely hard, but the Western Sydney Wanderers only made a really good effort to hold off the Wellington Phoenix anyway. But yeah, well done for the Western Sydney Wanderers for making a really good effort and a win against the Wellington Phoenix anyway. Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 200 subscribers. We're sitting on 199 anyway, so let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.